Happy Thanksgiving to our American viewers, and welcome to another episode, a very special episode of Trippy Food. Today I am in Portland, Oregon, and I am at Huber's. And Huber's, in addition to being known as the oldest restaurant operating in Portland, it also has another claim to fame, which is you can get the equivalent of a Thanksgiving dinner all year round. And I am meeting here with David Louie, and David Louie is one of the owners.
Yes.
And David, you are a descendant of Jim Louie?
That's correct. Jim Louie was my great uncle. He came over to the United States around 1879 or something like that. When he was a young lad, he was a stowaway and went into the restaurant business. That was one of those industries where Chinese folks could get a job. And so he learned his craft from a French lady in a bakery. And then eventually he came to work for Mr. Huber. And back in the old days, if you bought a drink, you got a free turkey sandwich. That was my great uncle's job.
So Jim Louie was responsible for the turkey sandwiches.
He was the cook. He basically cooked the turkey and made the turkey sandwiches for the guests. Mr. Huber was not the founder of the business. He was a bartender at a place called the Bureau Saloon. He bought out the owner and changed the name to Huber's. And then in the late 1800s, he hired my great uncle.
So yeah, he came on 1891, was it?
Yes, 1891.
Okay, and then when did the turkey dinner become kind of a staple at Huber's?
Well, turkey dinner became a staple because of Prohibition, because they were going to close down the Huber's bar essentially, and because they couldn't serve liquor anymore. So they're going to close, but the patrons urged my great uncle to just sell the turkey. And it turned out to be a big success.
So people can get the turkey dinner how many days a year?
Oh,
365
days.
365 days.
Yeah. We're closed on Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, and then sometimes on Independence Day.
But you're never closed on Thanksgiving.
No, never closed on Thanksgiving.
Now Thanksgiving, if you want a reservation to eat here on Thanksgiving, you have to have your reservations in like how long in advance?
Well, you need to call probably in July or August, because after that all we have are just deuces. All the larger tables are booked by that time.
But then do you have like a line of people that are waiting to sit at the bar if possible?
Well, yeah, we do have some seats that aren't reserved. So there's some first come, first served seats available.
So on any given day, how much turkey do you go through?
We go through, I'd say, close to 750 pounds of turkey a week. Just today I went out and I got about 1,500 pounds of turkey, just so that we can get all of our catering and all, the kind of the ramp up for, because people are wanting to have some turkey right about now.
Do they also get meals to go?
We sell a turkey package that comes with a 12 to 14 pound turkey, 2 quarts of mashed potatoes, 2 quarts of gravy, 2 quarts of stuffing, a pint of cranberry sauce, a loaf of beer bread, and a pumpkin pie.
Wow.
We can only do so much because we've got about 650 people for the plated dinner on Thanksgiving, and between the packages and the plated dinners, that's about all we can do.
The other thing that Huber's is known for is the Spanish coffee.
Yes.
And I guess the story is it's not original to Huber's.
No.
But it started when, in the 1970s?
Right, exactly. My brother was having dinner at another restaurant. It's still around, the Fernwood Inn, and he saw people making Spanish coffee. Now, they made it a little different. He was watching it and he said, well, I can do that. So he started to make the Spanish coffees. We had a group of people that would come every day for a Spanish coffee. And they said, why don't you do this and do that and add a little nutmeg, add a little bit of triple sec, that would make it just right. So he did it, and it just kept getting more and more popular.
But the popularity is the fire, right?
Oh, well, the show, yeah, that is part of it too. That's, the presentation of the drink is a lot of fun, and the Spanish coffee captains come to the table and they make the drink with a lot of flair.
Now, this wasn't the first location for Huber's.
Mr. Huber started off at First and Morrison, then he moved to Second and Washington, and then in 1910 he landed here.
But this was a newly opened building in 1910,
yeah,
correct?
brand new building when he moved in here.
And at that time, he was only in the spectacular bar area out back, right?
Yeah, it was the bar, the old bar is in the middle of the building. And the theory behind the reason why it was in the middle of the building was that way maybe somebody could walk into a building and people wouldn't know they were going into a bar. So that's the theory behind why it's located in the center. But in 1997 we expanded and now we have some street frontage. Used to be people would walk back and forth down 3rd Avenue looking for Huber's, and because it doesn't look like there's a restaurant here, it's just an office building.
So do you find that like a lot of people come here by word of mouth, that people just kind of talk about Huber's and...
Yeah, it's mostly by word of mouth,
Well, all right. Well, I can't wait. I want some of that turkey.
All right. Well,
all right.
Good.
All right, thanks.
Let's have some.
So here's what we've been waiting for, the Young Roast Tom Turkey Dinner. And this is everything that you would expect to have for a Thanksgiving dinner. So you have your turkey, you have your stuffing, you have gravy, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, broccoli, and some cabbage. So let's dig in and see what this turkey's all about. So I'm usually a dark meat man, but this is definitely breast meat. But it's really tender and moist. And that's really good. Try some of the stuffing. Light, not too bready. The broccoli's still cooked really well. There's a crunch to it. It's not mushy or anything. This is a really nice, well, gotta try the potatoes. Wow. This is really good. It's like Thanksgiving any time of the year. You just come in and get the Young Tom dinner, and you can have Thanksgiving whenever you want. Very nice. Well, I couldn't help myself. How could I not follow up a fine meal like that without a piece of pumpkin pie? Now, if you're one of those people who are stubborn and said, I just don't like the white meat, don't worry. There's close to 20 dishes on the menu featuring turkey, including turkey pate and turkey drumstick. So there's plenty for everybody. Lots of turkey if you like it. If you missed out not getting your reservation here for Thanksgiving, don't worry. Come in any day of the year and you can have your Thanksgiving dinner. So get out to Huber's here in Portland and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.